Good morning to you all. My name is Mr. Lander. I am a senior government official working under the Global Emergency Science Division. You three have been selected for a classified research task force. I will explain why shortly. But first, I need to confirm that all three of you are reading this.
Reading it. Though I'll admit, being added to an anonymous government group chat at this hour is not how I expected my morning to go.
I'm here. What is this about exactly?
Present. Mr. Lander, can you tell us how you obtained our contact details?
Your details were provided to us through your respective institutions. Everything will be explained. Now, to the matter at hand. Over the past several weeks, a series of massive pit formations have been appearing across the globe. Some have opened on land. Several have appeared on the ocean floor, and one is opened inside a major city. That image is classified at the highest level. Do not share it.
That is not a sinkhole. The geometry is wrong for any natural cavity collapse I have ever seen.
The circumference looks almost uniform. That does not happen naturally.
What has gone into these pits?
That's the issue. Every drone we have deployed within range has gone silent. Every military unit sent to establish a perimeter has stopped responding. We have no interior data from any of the sites.
None at all.
But the pits themselves are not the only problem. I want you all to take a moment before I continue.
Mr. Landor, just say it.
Dinosaurs have been emerging from the openings and attacking the surrounding areas.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
You read it correctly, Dr. Blanche.
That is not possible. That is not scientifically possible.
Is this some kind of government exercise? Because if it is, I have a faculty meeting I'd rather be attending.
It is not an exercise.
Where was this taken?
Central Eastern Corridor, approximately 48 hours ago.
The blur at the edge of the pit. Is that what I think it is?
The proportions of the visible limb structure, the height relative to the pit wall. If that is biological, it is consistent with a large theropod, a very large one.
Why are you coming to us? We're paleontologists. Surely military scientists or geologists would be the first call.
Military scientists can tell us how to engage what comes out of the pits. Geologists can tell us about the ground. Neither of them can tell us what these animals are, where they are coming from, or why they are appearing now. That requires your expertise. All three of you are among the foremost authorities in your respective specialisms. That is why you are here.
My lab has deep scanning equipment capable of mapping subsurface cavity formations. If I can get coordinates for at least 3 of the pit sites, I can begin imaging immediately.
I can mobilize my bone analysis team. If remains are being left near these sites, we can at least start identifying species.
I will pull together everything we have on large theropod morphology and start cross-referencing. Mr. Landor, we will need full coordinate access and whatever field sample data you have.
All of that will be sent to you within the hour.
17 sites.
And 1 inside a city. Which city?
That information is currently restricted. What I can tell you is that the site has been cordoned and civilian access blocked within a 3-kilometer radius.
The public does not know what is inside the cordon.
No, and we intend to keep it that way for as long as we can. Global panic is not something we are equipped to manage alongside everything else.
Understood. We will work quickly.
We will be in touch once our teams are mobilized.
Coordinates received. Beginning scan preparation now.
Thank you, all of you. I will be monitoring this channel around the clock.
Mr. Landor.
Yes.
The shape in the image you sent, the blurred one at the pit edge. I have been looking at it since you sent it. I think it's moving.
Good morning, everyone. My bone analysis team worked through the night. We have initial results from the field samples collected near the Eastern Corridor site.
Sending my findings as well. Let's compare as we go.
Same here. Deep scan data is coming in from 3 sites. I'll share as soon as I've had my team verify the readings.
All right. So the bone fragments recovered from the perimeter of Site 4. These are confirmed skeletal remains. My team has matched them to late Cretaceous species. Specifically, we are looking at Tyrannosauridae and Troodontidae material.
Late Cretaceous. You're certain?
Completely. But here's the part that has my entire lab unsettled. There's no fossilization. None whatsoever. The bone matrix is fresh. These animals were alive recently.
That's not possible by any biological model we have.
It confirms what the image suggested. These are not preserved specimens. They're living animals.
Sir Richard, can your team continue processing additional samples from other sites?
Already underway. We have material incoming from sites 2, 7, and 11.
While Sir Richard's team has been working on the biological side, my team has been mapping the cavity structures beneath the pit sites. What you are looking at is the subsurface profile beneath Site 7. The cavity descends past 4 kilometers and then our equipment simply stops receiving return data. There's no floor.
No floor at all.
Nothing our equipment can detect. And all 3 sites I have scanned so far show the same result. But that is not the most unusual part. Each cavity is producing a faint low-frequency signal, consistent across all 3 sites. My team cannot identify its source.
A signal coming from inside the void.
From below it, as far as we can determine. We are still attempting to characterize it.
All right, because I have something to add that makes all of this considerably more strange. I have spent the last 2 days cross-referencing Sir Richard's species identifications against known geological and fossil distribution records. Tyrannosauridae and Troodontidae material at the same site is already unusual. But Sir Richard, your team also flagged Spinosauridae fragments from Site 2, correct?
Confirmed this morning, yes.
Spinosauridae and Tyrannosauridae do not overlap, not geographically, not temporally. These species existed in entirely separate regions, and in some cases, separate periods. They should not be coming out of the same openings. And yet, here we are.
What does that suggest to you, Dr. Zeus?
That whatever these pits are, they're not drawing from a single location or a single time. Something is sending these animals through. That's the only explanation I can construct right now.
The Asdarchidae, initially observed to be solitary hunters at the onset of their emergence, have since been confirmed to travel in flocks.
Good evening. Military units stationed near the northern lake corridors engaged multiple large aerial creatures earlier today in what officials are describing as a containment response. The creatures have been identified by consulting biologists as Asdarchidae, a family of large pterosaurs, including our Amborgiania, Quetzalcoatlus, and Hatzeguptir. Initial field assessments characterize these animals as solitary hunters. Operating individually and without coordinated behavior, that assessment is now being reviewed. More on this as it develops.
Asdarchidae don't flock. That's not a behavior associated with any species in that family. Not in any fossil record or behavioral model we have.
The clip says the initial assessment called them solitary, but that footage shows a formation. That is not solitary behavior.
Which means either our understanding of these animals is wrong, or they are doing something they were not doing before.
The situation is moving faster than our models anticipated. We assumed we had more time to build a picture before the behavior patterns shifted.
Apparently not.
I'll keep forwarding any further broadcasts as they come through. Continue your work, all of you.
Understood. We will have more by morning.
Agreed.
Good morning, everyone. I've spent the past 2 weeks compiling everything we have collectively produced, and I think we are ready to present a unified theory. I want to walk you both through it before we bring it to Mr. Landor.
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
Dr. Blanche, your deep scan equipment has been mapping the subsurface cavity structures beneath the active pit sites. I asked your team to run the same scan parameters, but pointed at ancient geological strata, specifically formations predating the Cenozoic, and they found something.
Those profiles are identical. The geometry, the descent angle, the signal dropout point. They are the same structure.
Exactly. We found traces of these ancient cavities at 19 separate locations globally, all of them closed. All of them showing signs of natural sealing over millions of years. But they were open once, and they match our active sites in every measurable way.
I cross-checked this against the fossil distribution records last night, and I have to be honest, I couldn't sleep after I saw the results. Every major concentration of dinosaur fossil deposits on Earth, When you plot them and trace the distribution backward, the spread radiates outward from points that correspond almost exactly to where Dr. Zeus found those ancient cavity formations. Not from any coastal migration corridor, not from any evolutionary cradle we have ever identified. They radiate from the pits.
Which means the dispersal pattern was never evolutionary migration at all. They arrived through the pits and then spread outward from the entry points.
And the genetic freshness of Sir Richard's bone samples supports that model in a way I find deeply uncomfortable. If these animals had been dormant somewhere beneath the surface for millions of years, the biological material would not look the way it does. There would be cellular degradation, chemical change, some evidence of suspended state. There is none of that. These animals are being produced or sent through actively. They are not waking up. They are arriving.
So the prehistoric event and the current event are the same event, just separated by millions of years.
That is what the data is telling us. Yes, Mr. Landor, are you reading this?
I'm reading it, all of it. Take me through the conclusion.
Our working theory is as follows. Dinosaurs did not evolve on Earth. They arrived through these pit structures during the prehistoric era. At the time, there was no intelligent species present to resist them. So they simply settled into the surrounding land and spread outward. The pits eventually sealed. The animals integrated into the ecosystem. And the geological record we have spent 2 centuries studying is the result of that settlement. Now the pits are open again, and more are appearing every day.
And what is different this time? If the same thing happened before and the animals simply settled, why is that not happening now?
Because the footage answers that question. The Azun reports, the military engagement logs, the civilian incident records. These animals are not settling. They are attacking passenger aircraft. They are targeting military installations. They are moving into populated areas and not retreating. That's not the behavior of animals adapting to a new environment.
The last time this happened, there was nothing here worth targeting. No cities, no infrastructure, no species to drive out. This time there is. And whatever is sending them through appears to know that.
You're saying something is directing them.
I'm saying the pattern does not look like instinct. It looks like instruction.
Good evening. Returning now to the aerial situation that first drew attention near the northern lake corridors. The Darkidae flocks initially observed in that region have grown considerably in size. Experts consulted by this network attribute the shift to a phenomenon known as defensive aggregation, a behavior in which animals consolidate into larger groups in response to perceived threat. The following footage was captured earlier today by a passenger aboard a commercial flight operating over the northern corridor. Viewer discretion is advised.
Recent developments indicate these flocks are forming progressively larger communities. Experts attribute this shift to what is known as defensive aggregation.
The species confirmed within these expanding flocks now include Thanatos dracon, in addition to the Arembergiania, Quetzalcoatlus, and Hatzegupteryx reported in earlier broadcasts. All have been observed traveling in progressively larger groups. In response to the aerial threat, the Global Primal Animal Containment Division, known as GPAC, has established a dedicated air response unit.
This theory is strongly supported by GPAC's Air Division, the Anti-Pterosaur Air Force, or APAF.
The Anti-Pterosaur Air Force, or APAF, operates under current legislative restrictions permitting engagement only above unpopulated forestry or large bodies of water. Pilots are not authorized to engage targets above populated zones or active air corridors. Earlier today, an AFF squadron intercepted a flock over a coastal forestry zone.
Under current legislation, APAF pilots are permitted to engage targets only above unpopulated forestry or large bodies of water.
3 animals separated from the flock during the engagement and descended toward a populated ground area. 2 struck infrastructure. The 3rd landed on a civilian vehicle carrying a family of 4. We are not reporting further details on that incident at this time.
A 3rd landed on a civilian vehicle carrying a family of 4.
GPAC has confirmed the area is now secure. An inquiry into the engagement parameters is ongoing. We will continue to bring you updates as the situation develops. Good evening.
The aggregation pattern is exactly what Dr. Zeus described in our theory. Animals responding to perceived threat do not coordinate this cleanly across such a wide range. Defensive aggregation in known species occurs within a local group. What we are seeing is cross-flock consolidation over a very large geographic area that requires communication or instruction.
That footage from the aircraft window. The flock density in that image is not a stress response. That is organized movement. Something is telling them where to be.
The three that broke from the flock during the APF engagement. That concerns me more than the flock itself. A stress response would scatter them away from the noise. They move toward the populated area. That is the opposite of what a frightened animal does.
Agreed.
Mr. Lander, I need to ask directly. Are the engagement restrictions on APAF going to be reviewed? Because if these animals are deliberately targeting civilian areas during military engagements, the current rules prevent any effective response.
I hear you, Sir Richard, and I have passed that concern upward. But decisions at that level are not mine to make.
Understood. I just wanted on record that the current parameters were designed for a different threat model.
It is noted.
I will keep running the signal data. If the aggregation is coordinated, the frequency pattern beneath the pit sites may show a corresponding shift. I want to see if the signal changes when the flock behavior changes.
That is a good instinct. If the signal is driving behavior, we may be able to track escalation before it happens rather than after.
Let us know what you find.
I will.
Keep working, all of you.
I need to flag something to the group before we continue with the signal work. I have been trying to reach my outside contacts for the past 4 days. The ones embedded with field teams near the eastern seaboard and the Paris corridor. None of them are responding.
Same here. I had 3 contacts in the Paris region, all silent since Tuesday.
I assumed it was a communications blackout. It's not.
New York and Paris. Both cities hit within hours of each other. Pits opened across multiple points inside both cities simultaneously. The animals were inside the civilian population before any perimeter could be established.
My field contacts sent a final batch of messages before they went dark. I have been sitting on this because I was not sure how to present it. But you all need to know. Military commanders in both cities authorized the use of chemical agents to slow the advance.
Chemical weapons.
Yes.
In populated areas.
The civilian populations had not been fully evacuated. In New York, the estimate from my contact was tens of thousands caught in the affected zones. Paris was comparable. That document came from my contact in the Paris Field Division. It arrived the night before he stopped responding.
I can confirm what Sir Richard has shared. The chemical deployment decisions were made at field command level under emergency protocols. The figures are being assessed. What I can also tell you is that the deployments did not close the pits.
No, the pits were closed from above. What eventually stopped the flow of animals in both cities was the military surrounding the pit perimeters with incendiary ordnance, firebombs laid around the openings. Any animal attempting to emerge was caught in the blast zone before it cleared the rim. The heat also appears to have destabilized the cavity walls enough to collapse the upper sections, sealing them from above.
That is now the established global protocol. Every confirmed pit location is being ringed with explosive charges. Anything that emerges detonates before it reaches a populated zone.
And the new pits
are appearing faster than we can locate them. We are identifying them, we are deploying, but the gap between emergence and containment is not closing. It's widening.
Good evening. The following footage was captured this afternoon by a GPAC aerial unit operating over the Midland Urban Corridor.
Significant development is Raptori's predictive technology now being integrated directly into GPAC's military operations.
The animal observed moving through the cleared city street has been identified as an ankylosaurus. A GPAC helicopter maintained tracking distance while ground clearance was confirmed. A separate incident in the same region earlier today resulted in 14 dead and dozens injured. Details of that engagement are not being released at this time, pending a formal GPAC review. On the subject of GPAC operations, this network can now confirm that Raptor AI's predictive modeling technology is being integrated directly into GPAC's military command structure. The system, developed over the past 18 months, is designed to anticipate likely emergence zones and animal movement corridors before they are confirmed by field observation. GPAC commanders have described the integration as the most significant operational development since the division's formation.
Since the Palmer Ridge incident, GPAC has suffered in recruitment and funding. Despite that, they have demonstrated greater efficiency through the use of artificial intelligence.
Further details on Raptor AI's role in upcoming containment operations are expected in the coming days. Good evening.
Raptor AI predicts where the animals go. It doesn't predict where the pits open. It doesn't explain why the animals are coordinated. It doesn't address the signal Dr. Blanche detected, or what is on the other end of it. We are managing what comes out. We are not touching what is sending it.
No, we're not.
The signal data is still running. I haven't stopped.
Good. Keep going.
I need everyone's attention. My team has been processing the low-frequency signal data continuously since we first detected it beneath the pit sites. We have a conclusion, and I want to be upfront with you before I share it. We've checked this result 11 times, because none of us wanted to be the ones to say it.
Say it, Dr. Blanche.
The pits are not geological formations. They are not sinkholes, they are not tectonic fractures, they are not any naturally occurring cavity type in any geological classification we have. They are bottomless voids, and I mean that literally. Every layer of measurement we have for Earth's interior, pressure, temperature, density, composition. At a certain depth inside every one of these pits, all of it stops corresponding. The base of these structures does not match any stratum of this planet. It does not match Earth at all.
Then what does it match?
That's what took us weeks to work out. The signal characteristics coming from below the dropout point. The frequency, the interval pattern, the way it pulses. It does not behave like a naturally occurring emission. It behaves like something constructed, something engineered to produce a specific output at a specific interval.
That's a transmission.
Or a mechanism, something running.
It fits everything we established about the prehistoric pits. The ancient formations closed naturally over time, which is consistent with a device that was switched off or ran out of whatever was driving it. The current sites are active because something switched them back on, Mr. Landor. I want to put a formal theory to the group.
Go ahead.
When Earth was forming, an external civilization planted devices in the ground. Devices designed to open on command and function as transit points. Wormholes, for lack of a better word. The dinosaurs are not animals that wandered in. They are biological weapons, sent through deliberately to clear whatever dominant species occupied this planet. The last time the devices activated, there was no intelligent species here. The animals came through, spread out, and lived. The devices closed. This time we are here. And whatever is operating those devices knows it.
Can the wormholes be reversed?
Potentially. If we can match the signal frequency precisely and locate where it is originating from, it may be possible to build an equivalent device on our end and send something back through in the other direction.
That means finding the source, the actual origin point of the frequency.
Yes.
My team has already started. We're attempting to plot the frequency on a universal coordinate graph, mapping the signal against known astronomical data to identify where it is coming from. This is where we are so far. The band is still wide. Narrowing it to a precise location is going to take time. Months, most likely.
Then start now. Treat this as your primary objective from this point forward. Everything else is secondary.
Understood.
Agreed.
We won't stop. My team is running the processing continuously. We will have updates as the band narrows.
Good.
Dr. Blanche, the device that is running beneath those pits. Has your team formed any estimate of how long it has been active this time?
Based on signal degradation comparisons with the ancient formations, our best estimate is that the current activation began somewhere between 8 and 12 months before the first pit was publicly observed. Whatever switched this on did so quietly, and waited.
Good evening, all. We begin tonight with an update on GPAC, the Global Primal Animal Containment Division. Following the Palmer region incident, in which a military engagement resulted in significant civilian casualties, GPC has faced mounting criticism from governments and the public alike. Recruitment figures have dropped sharply, and the division's funding allocation has been reduced in 3 separate member nations. Despite this, GPAC Command has reported measurably improved operational output, an improvement they attribute directly to the continued integration of Raptor AI across field command units. The following footage was captured during what GPAC is designating Operation Casper.
To this day, no progress has been made towards an explanation for when or where these openings emerge.
GPAC successfully blocked a mass theropod migration moving toward the city of Casper. The engagement lasted 11 hours. Field commanders credit Raptor AI's movement prediction with allowing them to establish a containment line before the migration reached the outer residential zones. It is being called the Battle of Casper, and it is at present one of the few engagements in recent months that can be described as an unqualified success. We turn now to the pit situation.
After devastating the Magnora population, GPAC has set their eyes on a new invasive species, the Compsognathus.
This image was taken over the Drenner district earlier this week. As of this broadcast, no progress has been made toward predicting where or when new pit formations will emerge. Analysts advising GPAC project the global pit count to grow by over 8% within 10 months. Residents in proximity to new formations are advised to follow evacuation protocols immediately upon official notification. Finally, on a matter that has generated considerable public attention over the past week, Antoine Farreau, an activist known for sheltering a large prehistoric arthropod he had named Arthur, was taken into custody yesterday following GPAC's decision to euthanize the animal. The creature, an Arthropleura, had been living with Mr. Farreau for approximately 6 weeks.
A viral activist known for sheltering an Arthropleura named Arthur. Arthur was euthanized by GPAC. Antoine was subsequently arrested.
GPAC has stated the euthanization was carried out under standard containment legislation. Mr. Farreau is currently being held pending a formal hearing. Supporters have begun fundraising for the construction of a memorial statue.
I've been watching the public response to the Palmer region fallout and the Casper footage, and I want to say something that isn't strictly scientific. People are losing faith, not just in GPAC, in the idea that any of this is manageable. The Arthur story is the top result on every platform I check, above New York, above Paris, above Casper. When people are more focused on a pet arthropod than on a mass theropod migration that nearly consumed an entire city, that tells you where morale is.
I understand what you're saying, and I don't disagree. But the answer to that is not in this group chat. The answer is in Dr. Blanche's coordinate mapping.
Which is why I'm raising it. We need to move faster. Sir Richard, where are you with the cross-referencing model your lab was building?
It's ready. My team finished it 3 days ago. The model can take Dr. Blanche's composite signal data and run it against the astronomical coordinate grid. If the data is precise enough, the model should narrow the origin band significantly, potentially down to a single coordinate range.
Dr. Blanche, how close is the composite?
Close. I want another 72 hours before I call it final. But yes, Sir Richard, I'll have it to you by end of week.
That's all I needed to hear.
I'll be waiting.
So will the rest of the world, whether they know it or not.
It's done. The frequency mapping is complete. Sending the coordinate output now.
I have the file open. Dr. Blanche, these coordinates. They don't correspond to any location on Earth. I've checked them against every terrestrial reference system we have. There is nothing at these coordinates on this planet.
Give me a moment. Running them through the astronomical model now.
Take your time. We checked this result 8 times before I sent it.
Dr. Zeus.
Mars.
Dr. Zeus, confirm that.
The low-frequency signal produced by every active pit on Earth triangulates to a single point beneath the surface of Mars, approximately 4.2 kilometers below the Martian crust at the mapped coordinates. That is where the wormhole devices are being operated from.
I'm escalating this to the Global Emergency Council within the hour. Before I do, I need to know exactly what we require to confirm this physically. What does the team need?
A deep drilling drone, equipped with high-resolution cameras and signal receivers calibrated to the pit frequency. We send it to the Martian coordinates. It drills to the depth our mapping indicates, and we see what is there.
The drone also needs to be tasked with locating structural blueprints. If whatever is down there built the wormhole devices, there will be design documentation of some kind. Engineering of that scale does not exist without schematics. We need those schematics so we can begin building our own.
Authorized. I'm putting the order through now. The mission will launch within the hour.
That's the fastest I have ever seen anything cleared.
Yes, well, the situation warrants it.
They're working their way down the threat scale, while the actual source sits untouched on another planet.
Everything happening on the surface right now. The Meganera campaign, the Compsognathus operations, Raptor AI, the pit charges. All of it. It is the right response to the wrong problem.
We've been treating the symptoms since the beginning, and the symptoms will keep coming as long as the devices beneath Mars are running.
Which is why the drone matters more than anything GPAC is doing tonight.
Or any night.
We find what's down there. We get the blueprints. And then we stop asking how to manage what comes through the pits and start deciding what we send back.
Yes, exactly that.
I'll be monitoring the drone feed the moment it goes live. Whatever is under that surface. We'll know soon enough.
Soon enough, I hope.
The drone has reached the Martian coordinates. Drilling has begun. Dr. Blanche, the live feed is being routed to your team now.
I have it. Feed is stable. Watching it now.
What are you seeing?
Rock. Standard Martian subsurface composition for the first 2 kilometers. Nothing unusual yet.
How long until it reaches the map depth?
At current drill rate, somewhere between 40 and 50 minutes.
I'll be on this channel for the duration. Keep reporting as it comes through.
Understood.
I'm pulling up the prehistoric pit data while we wait. I want everything ready to cross-reference the moment we have something to compare against.
Good thinking. I'll do the same with the species distribution records.
Feed is still clean. Drill is holding steady. 3 kilometers and continuing.
Dr. Blanche, has the signal receiver registered anything yet?
Faint. Marginal. But it's there. Growing slightly as we descend.
Same frequency as the pit emissions.
Identical interval pattern. I'll confirm once we're at depth, but I am not expecting it to change. Hold on. The drill has broken through into a cavity. Camera is adjusting. Those are not natural formations. Those are walls. Those are structures.
The signal receivers. What are they reading now?
Full confirmation. The low-frequency output down here is identical to every pit site on Earth. We are at the source.
Dr. Blanche, can the drone move through the cavity?
Yes. Guiding it inward now.
Dr. Blanche sent this to me directly before posting to the group. I have been staring at it for the past 3 minutes. That central column is the transmission source. Everything running from it is feeding the pit devices on Earth. This is the mechanism.
Can the drone locate any stored documentation? Blueprints, schematics, design files?
Moving it toward what appears to be a repository structure along the eastern wall of the chamber.
I see it on the feed. The shelving configuration is consistent with archival storage. The drone's extraction module should be able to interface if the file format is readable.
Attempting interface now.
File transfer has begun. The drone has located the blueprint repository. Design files are coming through.
The moment those files are confirmed and verified, construction begins. I want teams standing by.
Understood.
Files are transferring. Estimated completion in 18 minutes. In the meantime, I'm continuing to pan the drone camera across the chamber, and I need to flag something. Before I send this to Mr. Lander, I want Sir Richard and Dr. Zeus to see it first.
Dr. Blanche.
I know.
I'm cross-referencing now. Running proportional estimates against skeletal reference data. Bipedal, upright stance, approximate limb ratio, cranial volume estimate based on visible silhouette. This is not a species we have catalogued, but the morphology is not alien. It is not distant. It is close, very close.
How close?
I need to say this carefully. because I have only one shot at framing it correctly. The prehistoric pit data shows that the ancient wormhole activations correspond to a period long before Homo sapiens appeared in any fossil record we have. But our fossil record has gaps, large ones. If a branch of early humans, or a predecessor species cognitively equivalent to us, developed significantly earlier than our current timeline accounts for, and if that group left Earth or was removed from it before any record of them could be preserved, then returned to find the planet occupied by a species that had developed in their absence, the behavior we have observed would make complete sense. The animals are not simply weapons. They are clearance tools, designed to remove us, so that they can come back.
So they're not invaders. Not exactly.
No, not exactly.
I don't know what to call them. I don't know if they're the enemy or the original inhabitants.
File transfer is complete. Mr. Lander, I'm sending you the image now.
I have it. I have all of it. Construction begins at first light. It's done. The wormhole devices are constructed and fully operational. Based on the blueprints your team extracted from the Martian repository, we have built 7 functioning transit points across 4 continents. The polarizer tanks are loaded and staged at each entry point. 200 high-explosive plasma rounds per second per unit. They go in on my mark. I want you 3 on the feed for this.
I'm on it.
Feed is open on my end.
Same here. Signal monitoring is running in parallel. I'll track the pit emissions in real time as the operation proceeds.
Then we begin.
The first tank is through. Camera feed is live. That column, it's already taking damage.
I can see it on my feed. The second and third tanks are through now as well. The chamber is not going to hold.
The pit signal. It's dropping. Not gradually. It's dropping fast.
How fast?
40% reduction across all monitored sites in the last 90 seconds.
The remaining tanks are through. All 7 entry points confirmed active.
Confirmed on our end. Continue monitoring.
Signal is at 12%. Still falling.
GPAC field stations are reporting pit activity has ceased. Not reduced. Ceased. Every monitored site globally. No new emergence events. No movement at existing pit perimeters. All of it has stopped.
Signal is flat. All sites. 0 emission.
It's quiet.
Hold your positions. We wait for field confirmation before we call anything.
Field reports are coming in from everywhere. New York, Paris, Casper, the Eastern Seaboard, the Pacific Corridor, the Himalayan zones. All of them. Every dinosaur on Earth has collapsed simultaneously.
All of them. At the same moment.
How is that possible?
Post-operation analysis of the Martian infrastructure has given us that answer. The civilization operating those devices did not simply send the animals through and release them. Every creature was connected to a centralized nervous system, a single biological control network running from beneath the Martian surface. The animals were never acting independently. They were extensions of a single coordinated system. When the tanks destroyed the infrastructure, the network went with it. Every creature connected to it died at the same instant.
That explains everything. The flocking behavior, the targeted attacks on military installations, the coordinated emergence in New York and Paris. None of it was instinct. They weren't animals at all. Not really.
They were limbs.
Yes.
I have one final update to share with the group. The surviving members of the Martian civilization have been taken into custody. Several dozen individuals were located within subsections of the chamber network that were not directly hit. They are alive. They have not resisted. World governments have been in discussion over the past several hours regarding how to proceed. The decision that has been reached is this. Given their demonstrated knowledge of wormhole engineering, interplanetary biology, and the construction of the devices that very nearly ended human civilization, we are not going to treat them as prisoners of war. We are going to work with them.
The Primal Apocalypse lasted long enough to reshape this world. New York and Paris will never look the same. Neither will anywhere else that lost what it lost. And it ended in a single week of fighting.
It's over.
Yes, it's over. But we have just confirmed that we are not alone in this solar system. That another branch of humanity left this planet before we existed. built technology we are only beginning to understand, and has been watching us long enough to decide we needed to be removed. The war is done.